shop right now in our 2025 CF MOTO Highlander edition. We're gonna head to the shop and I'm just gonna do a quick walk around video. Everyone is asking me about this thing, how we like it. Would I buy another one? Am I glad I got one? I've had a Polaris Ranger, North Star, I've had a Can-Am, I've had numerous side-by-sides. This one is by far my favorite for a few multiple reasons. Number one being the price, they're way cheaper. But when we get to the shop, we're gonna do a walk around, show you guys a few more things. Big screen in the middle, nice HVAC controls. My favorite thing about this, the steering is tight. You can let your hand off that wheel all the time, it cruises right down the highway. Cab noise is about normal for a side-by-side in my opinion. It's never going to be like a car. You get a little bit of cabin noise. You know, you hear the engine if you're trying to run 55, 60, it screams. That's pretty normal. The doors do leak a little bit towards the bottom, but nothing like some of the other side-by-sides I've been in unless you really start to adjust your doors. So we're just going to head over here to our shop. Pull it in there, do a quick video, show you some of the features and whatnot. I will say this blower blows the heat just fine. AC works great. Everyone's always asking about the HVAC. HVAC works awesome. Just gonna pull it in here. Hopefully there's some room we can pull in. Just do a quick walk around. Got this tractor here, but I think we can make it. All right, we got it in here. Kind of a tight fit. Got a tractor in here we're doing a little work on. Had the motor mounts actually wore out too bad to where the engine is settled now. Rubbed a hole in some wiring. It's actually hitting the front drive shaft because the motor has fallen down so far. So yeah, we're fixing that up. That's why it's parked there. Can't move it right now. Anyways, here it is, 2025 CF MOTO Highlander edition, the 1000. We've had this thing for about 6 months now. We just a few months ago put the 20x9 wheels on it, put some metric tires on there. They're 275s, 55s. They're about like a 32-inch tire. It does rub just a little bit if you fully crank it. We did not do any trimming or anything like that. I really like it though. I think it made it ride better than the MT tires that it came with. We have not added any other options, so what we see in this video is exactly how it came from when we picked it up at the dealership. Up front, it's got the winch. So this is the main reason I wanted this thing. It was because the brown and black interior. I love these seats. They're super comfortable. You can fit 6 people in here just fine. A lot of factory options. We did add the window tint. That is an absolute must. Otherwise, it's gonna look like a fishbowl in here. It's a push button start right here. So it's got 2 key fobs, I guess you'd call them. Power tip out windshield. I love that. A lot of the Polarises and Can-Ams, you just gotta use your hand, push it out. Factory dump box. Push a button, the bed tilts up. That's another great factory thing that comes with it. Power windows, all 4 power windows. Some of the side-by-sides have crank windows in the rear. It's kind of a pain. This thing does have CarPlay on it. Mapping, all that fun stuff. You can go in here, do a whole bunch of stuff. I haven't really messed with it, to be honest. I just listen to the radio, connect our phones sometimes. Show you guys the rear seat, nothing too special. I do want to show the good and the bad about everything. These rear doors do leak a little bit, so you get a little bit of gravel dust coming in here. I've never cleaned this. It's about 600 miles. A lot of gravel, so it's not terrible, but it is a little bit of an issue. Could probably try to adjust it and fix some of that. Nice big box. You can haul a lot of stuff with it. So like I said earlier, I want to talk about the good and the bad. Another issue, and it really wasn't a huge issue in my opinion. Some guys would have freaked out about it, made a big deal. The day I brought it home, it was leaking oil. You know, it was brand new, 10 miles on it. It's leaking oil just a little bit. I thought maybe, you know, they changed the oil or it was just residue, whatever. You know, kept an eye on it. It kept leaking oil. I got to looking at it. The head gasket itself was actually leaking a little bit of oil. It was just slowly coming out, probably a faulty head gasket, I would guess. I called the dealership. You know, they said, bring it over. We'll warranty it, obviously. It was down for about 4 weeks because they had to wait for the parts overseas and whatnot. They got it fixed up. It's been fine since. No big deal. I didn't have to pay anything. You know, they took care of it. Stuff happens. It's a brand new machine. You know, it was one of the very first Highlanders ever sold. And so, I mean, I get it. Stuff happens. So I wasn't too concerned about it. So yeah, in my opinion, I would give this machine a 9 out of 10, I guess. I've had a Polaris North Star. I've had the Can-Ams, everything. Not saying they're bad, but for the price tag on one of these, you can't beat it. At least for now. 5-10 years, maybe they won't hold up. Maybe they'll all be junk. But for right now, I would definitely buy another one of these.